How is this quarantine affecting you guys?
The biggest thing I've noticed is motivation. I mean, we can't get out and race. There's a rolling closure of races, stretching out now into June and July. Mostly I'm trail racing right now. I'm a triathlete, been a triathlete since 1983, so I've done it all my life. And with the closures, it's just hard to keep motivated. I hadn't realized how much I'm addicted or I'm focused on races relative to what I'm doing. Since we have nothing to, we can't race, it's hard. One day you're motivated, another day you're not. It just goes back and forth.
How important, do you think it is to the community? And do you think that the Georgia community of, triathletes, do you think they have a leg up now because we're still allowed to train?
I don't know. I think most the desire is still there, but it's real hard to have, when you don't have a race in front of you, it's real hard to sometimes make yourself go and do a lot of the longer stuff. I know I just enjoy being outside, and that seems to help. And there's a few of us that'll train together, and we try to stay our distance, when we're out running or whatever. We're not right there next to each other or whatever, but it definitely helps to get outside and get with friends. So that probably is somewhat of a leg up, I guess, because we're doing it and getting outside. One thing I was thinking about, when the water warms up, we may still have the choice to swim in the lake, whereas a lot of people won't for a good while. But if you really love swimming that much, you could get in the lake.
How is this really taking a toll on it business-wise?
Well, it's taking a toll on every business, not just our little local business here in Gainesville. But when the schools close, you have no more business with the schools. The races are all either postponed or suspended. So there are no, our business, the shirt business, so there are no shirts to produce, none to give away at races. And just everything, just kind of in general, people have just kind of put everything on hold. And it certainly, it really hurts everyone's business.
So you think it's more of a mental strain that this is putting on
Yes,
you guys?
on athlete, yes, I think so too. It's literally finding the desire to do it. And you just have to prioritize and say, look, today I'm gonna get this done, and you have to. It's like discipline, I guess.
We've talked about a lot of people going to extreme lengths to continue training. We're talking, balcony marathons,
Yeah.
People running full-fledged marathons and insane distances on a 7-foot porch or a tarmac even. Have you attempted any of these?
Well, I have. I've done a virtual half Ironman last weekend, but it's a different, you didn't have to do it all at once. You could do it over 2 or 3 days, and I did it over a couple of days. And, but, and you just turn in your time and then working on a few other the virtual races, but they're more fun. They're not structured, and if there was a winner, there were so many people in it that I don't even know,
It's more of an accomplishment
yes,
thing.
and just to give you something to do, yeah.
Again, Georgia, we're lucky. We still can get outside and run for now. But other places in the world, ground zeros, so to speak, can't. They literally cannot get out their front door or off their own property. Italy, as everyone knows, is one of the hardest hit places that they've been. There is a recorded social media of a guy doing a marathon, a quarantine marathon, on a 7-foot balcony outside his house. He just ran back and back and back, which is, I cannot wrap my head around that.
That's dedication right there.
It truly is.
That's the epitome of dedication.
There's several people running on the roof of their apartments, just putting in their miles or trying to put as many miles as they can. There's a race director that did a marathon on a helipad yesterday, and it was 7 foot by 7 foot. So, and people are coping. The human spirit is very resilient, and it does your heart good to see how people that are just making do with what they have and making a fitness their priority. So it's a good thing.
A marathon on a 7 foot by 7 foot porch. We've even heard of Ironman full distance runs on tarmacs. So have you attempted any of these yet?
I have not, and probably don't plan on it. It's we can still get outside and do a few things, but it's again I haven't attempted any of those. I'm doing biking and running right now mostly, and or walking. Starting to do a little bit of mountain biking, which is, haven't done that in a while. That was kind of fun. But, a couple of hours a day on the average is probably what my training regimen is right now. And whereas it may have been a little bit more than that when we were ramping up for a full distance Ironman.
Yeah.
But it's, we get through. We get through, and again, this too shall pass. We hope.